Freaking IGN. Your mom's mediocre. Ugh. God damn it. Didn't know we were rolling. I'm Dan Tabar of Data Realms, and I made this game, Cortex Command, with the help of a really cool team that I've been collaborating with. So we've been selling the game on our own website for a good many years now as kind of an early access deal. We didn't come up with the idea, the Tail Worlds guys actually, of Mount and Blade fame. That's where we got the idea from, and it's grown in popularity. In fact, Marcus Passion Notch of Minecraft fame has publicly said that he got the idea from Cortex Command. So it's really nice to see that it's a model that has been successful for a lot of different studios. It worked really well for us as well on our own website because we could explain that, okay, this is a thing we're working on, it's not done yet, so if you buy it now, you get all future versions for free, and don't expect it to be a finished product right off the bat. So about a year and a half ago, I decided to get the game onto Steam because Steam is a really good platform, both for gamers, developers, and for modders, actually. The problem then was that early access hadn't been launched on Steam yet, so we couldn't really communicate very well that this was a unfinished game that we were still working on. And I made the additional mistake of calling it a 1.0, which is a bit of an ambiguous term. I meant it as all the features are in there, but they're not polished yet necessarily. People took it to be like, oh, this is a gold master, and now, they're not going to touch it again, which was my bad. I should have been clear about that. And the reviewers reviewed it as a final game and didn't really hold up very well. They saw the potential in the design, but were turned off by all the unfinished elements. So it's a bit of a bummer, but it's water under the bridge. The real news I'm here to talk about today is that we did not stop working on the game. The last year and a half, me and the rest of the team have been hard at work on Build 30, which is a huge new update of the game. A whole lot of improvements made to the AI. Your guys on your team are much smarter now, and the opponents are much smarter in how they move around the world, how they shoot, aim, all that stuff. There's also a completely new way of controlling whole squads of units that can now be moved very easily, and so it's much easier to coordinate attacks and defenses. Balancing of all the content of the game. There's over 100 different weapons, tools, and bombs, not counting all the different guys and so on. We've gone over and balanced all those things between the different tech factions. And last but not least is a really big deal, which is the Steam Workshop integration. A tremendous thing for such a mod-friendly game. Over the years, Cortex Command has had a very strong modding community. It was kind of a tedious thing to download things manually off our forums and so on. All that is now done through the Steam Workshop, so you can just click and subscribe on things with a one click, and it gets downloaded, automatically loaded into game next time you start it. We picked the cream of the crop of the mod developers and had them add their stuff to the workshop already, so it's all in there. You can go in and browse everything from total conversions of the metagame to entire new fleshed out tech factions to scenes and new game modes. You can also submit your own mods, so if you made your own scenes and new guys or whatever, you can just upload them through the game, and other people can subscribe to them. So all that awesome stuff is in Build 30 right now, available on Steam and on Humble. And if you've never bought the game before, then this is a great opportunity. We're running a sale right now. So going forward, we're going to have updates of the game come out a lot more frequently than every other year or so. We have set up a build process that makes it much easier for us to get smaller updates out to Steam that are going to be in this open beta branch that you can subscribe to. You can also track our progress on our devlog at devlog@datarealms.com. Actually not, devlog.datarealms.com. And we're going to be on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook, so you can see some other projects we're working on, which are really cool. So don't take my word for how awesome Cortex Command is, because I've worked on this thing for 12 years. It's my baby, and I might be a little biased. So instead, I will leave you with some comments by Steam users that have played a game for hundreds of hours, and they seem to like it, so maybe you will also. Thanks for listening, and Data is signing out.